From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, a second convoy of aid trucks has entered Gaza from Egypt. The BBC reports 14 trucks have entered after they'd earlier been stopped at the Rafah crossing for several hours to be searched to ensure it was only carrying humanitarian aid. It comes after 20 vehicles carrying medicine and food passed through on Saturday. Oxfam Great Britain humanitarian lead Magnus Corfickson told the BBC it's a drop in the ocean of what's needed.
I mean, we have more than 2 million people in need of humanitarian assistance. More than 1 million people have been displaced. People inside Gaza need the most basic necessities.
Meanwhile, Israel says there are 212 people being held hostage in Gaza. Prescription-only vapes should be a priority for the next government. That's the call from the Asthma and Respiratory Foundation as it pleads for tighter controls to crack down on youth vaping. Incoming Prime Minister Chris Luxon's previously indicated he's open to banning the devices. The Foundation's Māori community liaison Sharon Pihema says we need to keep vapes as quit smoking tools.
At the moment, with vapes being available everywhere and the way that they're classified by the Ministry of Health is that they're something that's recreational.
Calls for the incoming government to scrap the Ram Raid bill. Labor saw through the creation of making it a new offence, which also enables 12 and 13-year-olds to be charged in the youth court. Amnesty International New Zealand campaign's director Lisa Woods says they're concerned.
This proposal is in breach of international human rights standards that states the minimum age of criminal responsibility should be at least 14 years old.
The British Prime Minister's phone number has been published online. The Sun reports Rishi Sunak's personal number has been revealed after social media pranksters published audio of it ringing and his answer phone responding. That's news. In sport, the man set to referee the Rugby World Cup final has received the thumbs up from former All Blacks coach John Hart. Newstalk ZB understand Wayne Barnes' appointment to take charge of Sunday morning's match featuring New Zealand and South Africa in Paris will be confirmed overnight. Hart says Barnes is a step above the rest.
I thought his refereeing of the games in this tournament has been absolutely first class. He is not going upstairs. He sees what he sees. He referees the game as it happens.
Silver Ferns coach Dame Nolene Taurua says applying early pressure on Australia is the key for New Zealand in this afternoon's Constellation Cup finale in Auckland. The Ferns took out Game 3 after dropping the first two matches. Max Verstappen said he was made to work hard for his latest Formula One Grand Prix victory. The three-time world champion has come from sixth on the grid to win this morning's race in Texas. That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.